How's it going, everyone? I'm Josh from Elder Drunken Highlander, and today I'm coming to you with a mighty, meme-tastic combo that is focused on putting the single greatest creature ever printed in Magic the Gathering into play and one-shotting some poor fool with it, all without going infinite. That creature is Colossal Dreadmaw, baby! That's right, if you feel the table quake, run. If you hear me shuffle, flee. If you see me draw a card, it's too late. The Dreadmaw is here. Before I go into the nitty-gritty intricate details of this unnecessarily complex multi-step combo that features over 20 steps and a dozen cards, I just want to quickly mention how you can support the channel. If you like our content and want to see more of it, join us on Discord, where we post exclusive Discord-only videos, deck lists, and stream VODs. You can also join our Patreon for some dank rewards. Okay, back to Big Scary Dino time. This is a Naya Protean Hulk deck built around Minsc, Beloved Ranger, and his X-costed ability in combination with the Gruul Mage's favorite breakfast food, Protean Hulk. By paying X equals 0 into our Minsky boy, we can effectively use him as a sack outlet at sorcery speed. This enables shenanigans, which I will cover a bit later. First, how the fuck do we set this combo up to begin with? Start your game by looking for opening hands that allow for an early Minsc cast, and a way to search for either a creature or enchantment. For the purposes of this combo, we will be searching for a creature just because it adds an extra step and is therefore cooler. You also may want to have some extra dorks on board. The more creatures we have before going off, the better. You'll see why soon enough. Oh, and one last thing. This list was heavily inspired by Steel Ball Sprint by Concrete. It is a much simpler and also stronger Minsc deck, and you can find it in the Brewer's Corner of the CDH deck database or also in the links below. Alas, Concrete's deck doesn't have a Dreadmaw though, and has a few infinite loops, so it's ultimately way worse than this legendary build. Anyways, it's combo time. First, find yourself an Academy Rector. You can do this with an end-step Eladamri's Call, Worldly Tutor, or even offer your Recruiter or something. IDK, I'm not your Colossal Dreadmaw. Now, put your Rector into play, son. Okay, so once your Rector is in play, X equals 0 Minsc, targeting your Rector. Its toughness becomes 0 and it fucking dies. Oh, but what's this? A death trigger gets put onto the stack? We get to search for an enchantment? Well, obviously our third step is to fetch Pattern of Rebirth and enchant our lovely little hamster Boo with it. How adorable. Step 4 is to order Minsc to kill Boo, thus triggering Pattern of Rebirth. This gets us Protean Hulk into play. Alright, now we are into the real meat and eggs of the combo. Protean Hulk is about to die many times for the cause. Let's get it. Step 5 is we sack the Hulk. With its ability, we want to get Mistmoon Griffin and Saffi Eriksdotter. Step 6 is we sack the Griffin using Minsc and use its ability to return the Hulk into play, exiling the Griffin. Step 7 is we sack Saffi, targeting the Hulk. Step 8 is sacking the Hulk once more using Minsc. This time, let's get Karmic Guide and Torch Courier. Hulk will return to play with Saffi's ability. Step 9 is returning Saffi with the Karmic Guide. Step 10 is sacking Hulk once more. Note that you don't sack Saffi this time. You don't need her just yet. This time, get Restoration Angel and Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge finds Inquisitioner's Flail, and Resto will blink Karmic Guide, which will in turn bring back our edible Hulk. What was that? Step 11? Fuck, this is hard. Step 12 is sacking Saffi, targeting our Hulk because we ain't finished with him yet. We aren't even fucking close. On step 13, we sack Hulk, fetch Sublime Archangel, Dockside Extortionist, or Burning Tree Emissary to pay for our Flail, and every single 0-drop creature we can find in our deck. See where this is going now? Get those kobolds onto the field. Now our Hulk is still here because of Saffi's sacrifice. We need to sack it 2 more times. Let's sack it again. On step 14, we find Fiend Hunter and Silverblade Paladin. Don't pair that Paladin with anything yet. For step 15, use Fiend Hunter's ETB to exile Karmic Guide. Step 16 is sacking Fiend Hunter to Minsc. Karmic Guide returns and brings back the Hulk one last time. 17 steps. We are on step 17. Sack the Hulk to get our final combo piece, our ringer, our closer, the single greatest creature ever printed in Magic. Crawworm, eat your heart out. It's Colossal Dreadmaw! Okay, let's end this thing. Pair Dreadmaw with Silverblade Paladins on ETB for step 18. Sack Torch Courier and target them. That's step 19. equip your Flail for step 20. For step 21, buy your deck a shot, because this combo has enough steps to drink in the United States, and then choose some poor idiot to die to a dino and inform them that it's already too late. Attack with your 22/22 double strike haste trample that deals double damage to players. Watch as it gets Path to Exiled. GG. That's it. That's the whole video. A hamster, a dinosaur, and a 21-step combo walk into a bar. But what do you do when someone inevitably kills your Dreadmama before they feel the ground quake? What are our backup lines? Well, we actually have a few. If someone exiles our Dreadmaw, first make fun of them for having to waste good removal on a draft common. Then perform the same loop you normally would and just slap them with the Sublime Archangel or Rogue Rack or something. Since you don't need to fetch Dreadmaw, you can use your extra Hulk loop to get an early Grand Abolisher, so if anything, losing Dreadmaw just makes this deck stronger. We also run Eldrazi Conscription for Academy Rector as another backup for Minsc or Boo. This deck can Voltron up any creature with both Minsc and buff spells like this. Kill them with Birds of Paradise to assert dominance. We can also just do the whole loop over again. Using a combination of our Rift Sweeper and Endurance, we can shuffle our whole combo back in and try it again the next turn. That will show them. Lastly, we run Ink Moth Nexus, which is just kind of a win with Minsc if people let it. Hope they have instant speed removal. So that's it, that's the whole deck. No notable inclusions or exclusions for this one today. This list uses like half the cards it contains in order to combo out and maybe kill one opponent. There ain't much room for spice. Except Kazul's Fury. I managed to find a slot for that one. I guess you could also include Warstorm Surge and set up an ETB loop with your Hulk piles to end on Dreadmaw and kill someone too, but I think going infinite ruins the fun of this meme deck. As for piloting this, you're either going to need to memorize the contents of this video or write that shit down. This is a hard deck, but the reward of dank memes makes it worth it. Personally, I would do almost anything for dank memes. Thank you all so much for watching this Colossal Dread video. It was a lot of work developing and testing the deck, and I really hope it pays off with your enjoyment. Believe it or not, about 12 hours of total work have gone into this video, and I'm writing this before I record any audio or edit anything, so, fuck, it's been like a part-time job. A part-time job where I get to chomp people to death with dino memes. If you feel like you enjoyed this video, run and hit the subscribe button. If you hear my voice still because you're listening to the promos, flee to our Discord. And if you can see the names of our amazing patrons on screen, it's too late. The video is over. Thank you again for watching, and stay janky, my friends.